What's happening, Crypto Crew? This is Cal Can Fly with my wife, Emily.
Hello.
And we're about to get into Season 3, Episode 3 of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
So, we have a lot of theories going on right now.
We do.
Things are getting deeper into this story. Yeah, definitely a lot of questions. I don't know if my theory is correct from Episode 2, whether or not Evan is, I guess, the illegitimate heir to the throne, or how that even came about. How did that
surface?
How did the Rice family take over?
Yeah.
How were they? I guess kicked off the throne.
Right. Right.
So yeah, I'm kind of curious about that.
Yeah, there has to be a reason behind that.
Yeah.
Story behind that. So.
And I'm sure we're going to get some answers.
I'm sure we will.
Probably
we always do.
Probably in Season 6.
Along with the basement.
Right. You still want to know what's
Along with the basement. I want to know what the fuck's in that basement. Are they canning food or what?
Are they canning food?
What's down there?
Well, yeah, canned peaches.
Canned peaches, canned beans. I don't know.
I don't know. But again...
Season 6, we'll find out.
We'll have to just wait and see. I think you're a little salty about that.
I am. It's been forever. It's been bothering me. It's like a dog toothache. You just can't. This will go away.
Yeah. Well, eventually.
Season 6, hopefully.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully we'll get some answers, some more answers. So, it's so funny because we do get some answers, but then like it unravels. You don't get it all. You don't get it all, but then it unravels like a shit ton more questions.
Right. It's just like we still don't know what Levi told her with the crew when they were like the other episode. Like Levi was supposed to tell her something. And she was supposed to tell the crew. Was that because of
that? No, I think she did. She told the crew. She did. I forget what it was, but yeah, she did.
That new guy.
Yes.
About him.
Yeah,
I forget his name. See ya.
Kenny the Ripper.
Kenny the Ripper. Right.
Yeah. So I just think that's a funny name for a Ripper. Kenny.
Yeah. I'd like to know the back history of him too.
Yeah. Might
be in Season 7.
I'm sure we'll get there. We're going to probably learn more about Levi this season.
Yeah.
Because of that, it looks like some of his past is coming back to haunt him. And I think that's going to be
a big issue
part of this
for him.
Season. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can just have Eren tighten up and just eat him.
Yeah. Solve the problem. Yeah.
And then Levi can be like, oh my God, you killed Kenny.
Why'd you kill him for?
So, anyway, that was a South Park reference.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's jump right in. Please do smash a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate all the love and support. If you do want to support the channel, please do hit that membership join button down below. We just launched those 2 tiers of memberships. So we'll have some additional content for those members. But yeah, we'd really appreciate that support. But yeah, let's jump right in.
Let's go.
Here we go.
As far back as I can remember, I was
Here we go. We are going to learn a bit more about it. Not Season 6.
But my mother was always reading books. Yes. She didn't care to work, and no one cared to make her. She was a beautiful woman. Most nights, someone would come for her in a carriage, and she'd go off into the city, wearing fancy clothes. For me, that was just life as I knew it.
Having an affair.
Probably.
But when I learned to read and write, I started picking up books to imitate my mother.
Getting her leg over.
And they taught me just how alone I was. In all the stories I read in those books, parents cared about their children. They talked to them, hugged them, scolded them. I had never experienced any of those things. One day, out of curiosity, I decided to try hugging my mother. I guess I just wanted to see what kind of face she'd make.
Aww.
Mommy!
She ended up shoving me away from her.
Oh!
But that was the first time my mother had acknowledged me.
It's your own child?
So it actually made me happy.
If only I wasn't such a coward, I could have killed it.
Those were the first words my mother ever said to me.
Wow.
She went to live somewhere else after that.
If I wasn't such a
didn't see her
coward,
for
I
a
could
long
have killed
time.
it.
Abortion.
And then, 5 years ago, just a few days after Walmaria fell, I finally met my father.
Let Mom go! No! I'm not that girl's mother! I've never even met her! Do whatever you want with her, but let me go!
Oh? You have anything to say about that, Lord Rice? Maybe it's just a coincidence the three of you are out here at the same time.
Aww.
So be it. That's correct. These two have nothing to do with me.
I thought that might be the case.
Wow.
What are you?
You were never employed at this estate, and nobody here has ever heard your name. Sounds to me like you don't exist.
No way! Master, please! That isn't true!
Master.
You have to tell them! What are they doing, Mother? If only you had never been born, I could...
Oh! If you've never been born, I could. What? What in the world?
Those.
Get a chance to. We never questioned him. This is the conversation you heard. We forced Ralph here to read off this script at knife point. It was staged.
Wow. She tricked them both.
Yeah.
Dan,
She played you all.
I'm the one who
Y'all
betrayed the
fell
king's
for it.
secret. You're a devil.
Yes, I think you might be right about that.
Huh?
But I bet Pastor Nick felt the exact same way about you. I think he hoped one of those Titans would eat Aaron and take his power. My point is, if the government has a Titan of their own, they'll use it to eat Aaron.
Yep.
The Beast. Beast type.
Calm down. I know you want to get Aaron back, but going on a rampage won't help with that. Anyway, we're heading for Rod Rice's estate. Prepare to leave at once.
Sir!
Yes, sir.
I'll go tell Ervin everything we've learned about the Rice family.
No, don't.
I'm sure he's waiting to hear from us.
I'm sure he is.
You head for Lord Rice's estate. I'll find you when I can.
I've deployed my scouts. They're working to retrieve Aaron and Historia. Once they're secured, we'll declare that Historia Rice is of royal blood and crown her as this country's queen.
Knowing this is true, the Ursat's king will have no choice but to give up the throne.
Assuming that he does, we'll have staged a bloodless coup. Then we'll go to the people and expose the system that claimed to protect them for all its lies.
I'm convinced you can count on my support.
I
That
wonder if
said,
he's setting them up.
We could be in the wrong. The final decision is out of our hands. You do understand that, don't you?
I do. Yes.
Or maybe he's a Rice too.
Maybe.
He's got the blonde hair like Historia.
Anything come of the
Maybe
Rice
he's,
investigation?
I found out
Like
as
she
much as I
was.
could.
Wasn't she like a
Not much to speak
mystery
of.
baby or
Just
something?
one curious incident.
Yeah, like an
Yeah,
illegitimate.
yeah.
Yeah.
Commander Ervin! The Interior Squad's put out a warrant for you!
I can see what you scoundrels are doing. You're trying to monopolize Jaeger's Titan power and keep it all for yourselves. That type of action violates Clause 6 of the Charter of Humanity. I trust that you're familiar with that law?
One must never prioritize their own gain over humanity's survival. Am I correct?
That you are. And because the Scout Regiment is in violation of this law, all scouts must be arrested.
Oh, there we go. If he comes forward and tells them that it wasn't him.
Maybe this'll satisfy the fat cats. Reeves ended up being just as useful against us as with us.
But we still don't have any leads on Levi.
Like I told you, the runt's not gonna hide forever. When he shows,
Who's that?
we kill him.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
She's new.
But more recently, I've realized something about these men. What they're fighting to protect is not humanity, but their own gardens, houses, and lands. Which means all they care about is suppressing those who dare to question their authority in any way. I no longer believe that there was any justification for my father's death. He was killed by human greed, and by the sheer stupidity of his own son. I can't tell you why, but I know in my gut that my father's words were true. I've made it my mission in this life to atone to my father by showing the world he was right.
Interesting.
Wow.
So the fact that his father was a teacher,
right,
and he's with that beast titan who is very smart.
Are dangerous. If you spot any of the people on these posters, report
and
them
he's wearing
immediately.
glasses. Well, the beast didn't wear glasses though.
No, but
destroyed half the town.
the beast is really intelligent, so
Jaeger to wipe us all out.
And he was standing on the beast's shoulder.
Yeah.
Captain, we bought
That's
the
him.
supplies.
He's the beast.
The MPs were handing out
Very
these
smart.
flyers. If this is true, the scouts will be disbanded.
I hear footsteps.
Go down.
Sounds like they're approaching.
Oh, again.
Always leaves us on that cliffhanger.
Always.
Wow, okay. So we're finding out a bit more. My theory wasn't quite correct with Evan being the king's son, but he's definitely part of something bigger.
Right.
Yeah.
And his dad, I really have a feeling that he is that beast. That monkey. Or whatever.
Well, yeah, but maybe. Well,
you know, because maybe he climbed out and he was standing there looking.
Yeah,
he was sitting there. I mean, they do
point.
that.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, that could be.
Because that monkey, like you said, is very smart, very intelligent, and he was a teacher.
Yeah.
And I don't. Of course, I don't think he's dead. So.
Right. No, he definitely wasn't because he was overlooking everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting, though.
Yeah.
If he is that Titan. Yeah.
There's a lot of questions.
I hadn't really thought about that. I figured he was maybe teaching the Titan, but
right.
Yeah, if he is
maybe
that Titan.
he is a Titan teaching the Titan in his Titan form.
Right.
Yeah. Could be.
But having said that, like he asked what the ODM gear was, and he was quite vicious though in letting. I forget who it was that died. Let the other Titans come get him. Remember, like he, I
forget.
As the Beast Titan, he helped. You know, he basically left him to rot. And told them, "You can have him now."
Right, I'm done with him. And he also controlled the Titans too. Talked to him.
Yeah. Well, I think they were afraid of him.
Right.
I don't think he controls them in the same way Eren does.
Right.
I think he's more the alpha. But
maybe.
Yeah, it's
interesting.
It is. It is. Let us know what you guys thought of this episode. I will say, I want more Titans. I want more Titan fights.
I haven't seen any.
You know, we're 3 episodes in. It's been a little bit slower this season.
Yeah.
Very dialogue heavy, very story driven. We want more Titans.
Yeah, I want more action.
Yeah.
It'll be in season 8.
No, we'll get there, I'm sure. They're just building it for us.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let us know what you guys think of this episode in the comments down below. Please do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. We would really appreciate that. And we'll catch you later.
Crypto Crew.